We think the Women's Sport Trust has a value in being perhaps constructively disruptive, starting to question how things have been a little bit.
We all know that there is an appetite for women's sport, and London 12 taught us that the audience actually don't care if sport is played by a man or a woman. All that matters is they need to care about who wins.
I hope you will find some way to break the rules and make a little trouble out there. And I also hope that you will choose to make some of that trouble on behalf of women. And I think in this room tonight, we have the power, we have the individual power to do that.
Let's have some captains, right? Emulate these fantastic women who have captains within business and captains in the media who will work together to take responsibility to move the dial from 7% and 0.4% and take that on.
Early on, I was only 25, to have that sort of honour early on and the confidence it's given me outside of cricket has been, and the responsibility as well, I think, to be a role model now for young girls, not just in cricket but in women's sport, is something I never could have only dreamed of when I was growing up.
More women in decision-making positions in sport will make more things happen for women and girls. I'm absolutely convinced of that, because in the very short time that I've worked on the women's side within my organisation, I've realised how much harder you have to push to make something happen for women than you have to for men. So we're a bit like snowflakes, I reckon. We float around, we look pretty, and we usually hit a wall and melt away. But if we stick together, we can form a snowball, and snowballs can cause trouble.
With regards to women's sport, I think the biggest changes that we could see would be for more women to actually get out and watch sport. We can talk about media coverage, we can talk about equality whereas sponsorship is concerned. But if we don't actually engage the younger generation and get them out watching sport, there's no spectatorship.
I think it really requires some leadership to really get us out of the status quo that we are in today. If you look at the numbers, I think they speak for itself, but I think the situation is not really where I think we need to be if you think about the money that's being spent on sponsoring of females in sport. So I think that's where we have an opportunity from a leadership point of view.
I'm going to continue to promote women's sport myself, to be involved with companies that I believe make that commitment as well. So whether that be the BBC or BT Sport or Channel 4 or 5 Live, writing about it, talking about it, making sure people want to have the conversation and keeping it out there.
The most inspiring for me would be Tanni Gray-Thompson, because I just think she's incredible, and I think it's incredible how she's spoken out for sport since she's retired.
The likes of Paula Radcliffe and Sally Gunnar, I can remember aspiring to think, wow, they're amazing female athletes when I was younger.
Sport has the power to change how women perceive themselves and how the world perceives women. We have strong female role models who are valued for their individuality and their personality and their strength. That will ripple through society.